This is a Ron and Don Operation Airlift Japan update.
I'm Rachel Bell, and we're at the warehouse in Tacoma where all of these volunteers are putting things into boxes and itemizing all the things we're sending to Japan. And we have all kinds of things that people have sent, but some of the things are really special and really homemade and really personal. Like we got these 2 quilts here from a 3rd grade class in Spanaway from Mrs. Mayfart's classroom. So a woman who's a quilter brought in all of the white pieces and had the kids draw on them with colored markers. And when the kids heard about what was happening in Japan, the teacher says that they were really sad and they wanted to do something to help. So they're hoping that these quilts will warm up the kids over there, and they wanted to personalize them so that they can give a little bit of themselves to the kids.
Okay, good. Let me get a couple more shots here.
Okay.
Very cool.
Did you see the back?
No.
It's a little map.
Okay, turn it around and then I'll have you read the letter here in a minute. Oh, that's cool.
What is this? We love you, we trust you, we care, be safe. That's cute.
Washington, I don't say Washington. California, Oregon, Washington.
This kid's name is Cameron Gregoire. I wonder if he's related to the governor.
So thanks for helping us sort it. We're working really hard right now on a lot of fronts to get it shipped to Japan, but we just appreciate it and we thank you for your time. We couldn't do it without you guys, so thanks so much.
Clap! Woo! People ask me if they could take pictures with you guys.
Hey, so it's Don. We're walking down around the warehouse here, and what's really amazing is I've had people send me emails and tell me that they were sending stuff to Japan, but now we're actually seeing the stuff that they're actually sending to Japan. For instance, quilts from the heart. I got emails from these ladies, and they made these incredible custom quilts. Some of them had already been made, and some of these, and they donated them, and then some of these were just made to send over to the children of Japan. Really amazing stuff.
So pick a station, get your group together, and we'll have the pallets coming out. The guys in orange will get you the pallets and the boxes, and they'll keep moving stuff for you. And then what we're going to do is work our way into this, and as you find stuff, bring it to whatever station you see the signs on it. And the person there will get it packed and boxed, and when we get the boxes full, we have people that are going to weigh the pallets over here. We'll mark them with labels, and then we're going to put them in the back as ready to go. But just remember, you see the forklift, they don't see you, so watch out for the forklift. Be really, really careful of that. We don't want to get anybody hurt down here. We got a long day. Azteca's coming down to cater lunch today for everybody that's here. We'll have people coming in and going out all day long, so if you have a few of your friends that show up and they're a little bit late, just fill them in on the direction.
You've been doing fundraisers for a lot of years. How does this compare to stuff you've done in the past?
Well, yeah, we have down here been doing fundraisers for a year, and this is probably the biggest and fastest fundraising event I've ever seen. Definitely the most mammoth. I mean, you look at here and it's just overwhelming how much stuff is here. And I was going to gauge it by a couple hours to see how far we got into this, and I'm guessing it's barely going to be a dent. So this may be a 2 or 3 day operation in itself. It's just even our guys that do this stuff all the time, the Marine Corps League, and we do fundraisers down here, and everybody just stands up here and looks at this, looks at all these items, and just shakes their head.
So when you heard us talking about
they're going to go, now what the hell are you going to do with it all?
when you heard us talking about this on the radio, I honestly thought, a container.
Right. I said, you know what, we're not going to run out of warehouse space. As you can see, this is a huge open warehouse on the other side over here. So I didn't expect to run out of space, but if we would have had one more truck, we would have, because every inch of this floor was covered. We had to move it to an auxiliary area to make room to work. As you can see from the other side over here, we have 31 pallets of water sitting over here and more stuff over there. So there's just it just worked out, just barely. I mean, you know, it's almost like the Monty Python where the guy eats the last cracker and everything goes to hell and explodes up. And we were right at that level, so it worked out perfect. Now we got people here making sense of it.
What do you think was there one thing that you thought really connected with people, or what do you think it was?
Well, I think what it was is as we're seeing the signs on, a lot of people made homemade artwork and put it on the boxes and signs from kids. I think, like you said, anybody can give $10 on their phone or send a check, but I think people wanted to actually do something, and this is a good way to actually do something. I mean, kids made things, schools had drives, companies got together and did things hands-on. I mean, I think, you know, people were able to go hands-on with this by all these volunteers. I mean, you got to look all the way to started. Somebody went to the store, bought the stuff, brought it to a checkoff point. Checkoff point had it trucked here. It was unloaded by hand here. Now it's being reloaded and packed. So there's hundreds and hundreds of people that have gone hands-on. They're taking their time, they're taking days off, and they're going hands-on and not just sending money.
Do you think it was like the video footage you saw of like houses and boats?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the video footage, and then you really can connect with kids. Whoever doesn't have a soft spot in their heart for kids, there's something wrong with them. When you hear that there's 500 kids over there, I think a lot of people are like, man, I couldn't imagine if that happened to my kid. I'd want somebody to take care of them. I couldn't imagine if that happened to my family. I'm glad other people are stepping up to help. And you know, who knows? 5 years from now, we may have a problem. They're going to need to turn around and help us. So I think things are just better in the world when they're that way.